Hey guys! So today I decided that I was going to do the Rip It or Ship It book tag. It went around the internet a few years ago, so I'm way late on this train, but I saw it and I thought it'd be fun to do. So basically, I had it earlier where I had all the names in one cup and I just went through, but I started getting a lot of them that just weren't working. So today this time I have two piles. Um and I took a bunch of names out too because I just had way too many and the video was way too long. So what I do is I grab two characters and I decide whether I'm going to ship them and want them to be together or whether I'm going to rip them and don't think they'll work. Let's get on with it. So first up we have Pua from the remake series by Alima Todd with, I should probably have scrambled these around a little bit, Voldemort from Harry Potter. These two would not meet, would not interact with each other, and honestly definitely would not date. So first off, I'm gonna rip this one. Next up, we have Theron from the remake series by Alima Todd with Talia Apple from Hungry by H.A. Swain. I'm liking this one a lot, really. These two would really hit it off, and I think these two would actually last as a couple. They're both from dystopian novels, and they're both just, they'd hit it off and be really good together. So I'm gonna ship them. Next up, we have Megan from the Reckoners trilogy, which we are going to rip or ship with Edward Cullen from Twilight. I'm not going to ship these two just because they're way, way, way different, but I don't know, I could see them talking to each other, maybe becoming acquaintances, but I can't see them as a couple, so I'm going to rip them. Next up, we have Apollo from the Trials of Apollo Percy Jackson series, and Hermione Granger. These two would not make a good couple, but they could actually have some pretty interesting conversations together. So, no to shipping, but yes, I want them to meet. Next up, we have Tia from the Reckoners trilogy, and I hope I get her with someone good, but clearly was not meant to be because she's with Severus Snape. I don't even think these two would like each other very much, to be honest. So Tia is like the researcher, she's the one that's like constantly making, like, getting the plans together and everything. And Severus Snape is like, well, I'm pretty sure we all know more about Severus Snape, but he's more secretive, keeps to himself kind of. I guess he's kind of like the person I ship her with in the series, but I just don't see these two getting together and liking each other, so it's no to the ship. Next up, we have Mizzy from the Reckoners trilogy. I like Mizzy a lot, so I'm gonna expand on that when I find a ship for her, but if she doesn't get someone, like, really good, I'm not going to ship them. I need to ship her with someone really, really good. Ollie from Everything Everything. I would like that. I could see that happening. Maybe Missy is very she's excited, she's fun, and honestly in a lot of ways she's like me. I read the description of her, and other than her physical description, the stuff that she does in the story, I always go, "Hey, that's something I would do." So, she's a lot like me, and I think that she would get along with Ollie really well because, like, Ollie, even though, like, he's a little secretive and he has, like, he keeps to himself, he's also very just a sweet person, and I think that they'd actually really like each other, so I'm gonna ship them. Next up, we have Albus Dumbledore and Stella Lane. I honestly, this wouldn't work. First of all, Stella Lane is, again, a teenager, but honestly, I saw a few of these, and the last one I did, I was like, with the Harry Potter ones, I was picturing them going to Hogwarts. I can't really even picture Stella Lane going to Hogwarts, so they probably wouldn't even meet each other, and they probably wouldn't even talk that much, so no. Next up, we have Snow from the Hunger Games, and I kept some of my least favorite characters in here just in case, but Triss from Divergent. They wouldn't date, but I want to see Triss team up with Katniss and take down Snow. I kind of want to see that. I want to see Triss and Katniss get together, because they have some stuff in common, and I think I want to see Triss and Katniss team up. I don't want to see Triss and Snow date, but I want to see Triss team up with Katniss to take him down. Next we have Dolores Umbridge and Harry Potter. No. Dolores Umbridge and Harry Potter are not happening. I'm ripping this one. I feel very strongly about ripping this one. Next up we have Bella Swan, and I'm just gonna mix these a little more because I can kind of see what's in these. David Charleston from the Reckoners trilogy. These two, I can't picture these two together. I just can't see them dating each other or even really going out or even being friends. I just can't picture it, so I'm gonna have to say no to this one. Next up we have Cody from the Reckoners trilogy with, I know I have a few characters in here that maybe would work. Maybe I used them all and don't know. Gaia from Hungry by H.A. Swain. I don't like Gaia. Gaia is one of my least favorite characters in Hungry, and like when she first showed up in the book, I was just, something about her was very, I used the word nope-ish to describe her. I was just like, something about her, I'm like, no, I just can't. And then, yeah, I just can't see that. And Cody, I definitely can't see with her. Cody is the wisecracker. He's making jokes, and he's always, like, the goofball of the group. So these two would definitely not date, and definitely would not even really meet each other, so no. Next we have Michael Vey from the Michael Vey series, with 9 from Remake by Alima Todd. I don't think these two would date, but they definitely, like, be really good friends. I can't see them being a couple together, but I think that they could get to know each other and become pretty good friends. Next we have Kai from the Remake series, and Katniss Everdeen. I like this. I like Kai and Katniss together as a couple. I think they've definitely got some things in common. They're both independent characters, and they're both very driven, very determined characters also. So I think together they would work really well. Next up we have Mona Cumberland from The Kindling by Braden Bell. I know the series isn't very popular, but it's one of my favorites, so I think I should explain. She is the French teacher in the school that these characters go to, and we're going to rip or ship her with Edmund from the Reckoners trilogy. I think age-wise it's close, and I could honestly these two together, I'm really enjoying the idea of Mona Cumberland going out with Edmund. I could see that and I want that so much. I'm definitely going to ship these two. Next up, we have Proph from the Reckoners trilogy, which I'll expand a little more on him after I find somebody. But, Effie Trinket from the Hunger Games. Well, I mean, I do kind of like the ship name. Prophy sounds kind of fun, but on the other hand, I don't see them together. I really like Proph. I'm not sure. I didn't like him so much in the beginning. I didn't really not like him, but I didn't have any real reasons to be like, I love him. And then I hit the end of the book, and I just really like this character now. Effie is like really eccentric, and she's really kind of, she's a fun character, but she also like has some complexity to her. So I guess I can't picture them hitting it off, but I don't know, actually. Let me think about that for a second. Effie and Proph, I don't know if I ship them. I'm gonna not ship them because I can't see them together, but I do want to see Effie and Proph meet. Like, I want to see that happen, because that would be kind of cool. Next we have Lexa Dell from The Kindling by Braden Bell, and Percy Jackson from the Percy Jackson series. I think I like this. I like Lexa Dell with Percy Jackson. I would totally ship Lexa Dell and Percy Jackson together. I just think they'd really get along, so I'm going to ship them. Next we have Lolly from Thirsty by M.T. Anderson, and we have Basil from Hungry by H.A. Swain. I like Basil a lot. I like his character. I think throughout the book I would have wanted to see more development with him, but I do like him. I didn't like Lolly at all, and I would not put Basil through being with Lolly, so I'm going to rip them. Next I have 4 from Divergent, and Yaz from Hungry by H.A. Swain. 4 and Yaz. I can't see them dating each other. I don't know if I can see them being friends. I don't know if I can picture them together at all, really. So I'm just gonna rip them, but I kind of want them to meet each other also. Which leaves our final ship, or rip, which is Annabeth from Percy Jackson with Hayden from Silence by Deborah Layton. And I think that these two would really hit it off. Annabeth's a thinker, Hayden's also a bit of a thinker. They would actually really, I think, enjoy being, like, they'd hit it off when they met. I think they would actually, like, be a really good couple, too. So I'm going to ship them. So that was it. That was the Rip It or Ship It challenge. I hope you guys liked this video. I'm hoping to post to this channel more often than I normally do, so I hope that you keep on the lookout for more videos. I think I've finally decided what I want to do with this channel. I think I'm probably just going to keep going with booktube videos and book tags and everything, so... Also, nobody nominated me for this, but if you see this video and you want to try this tag, then go for it. Bye.